Maintaining health and vitality into your later years means balancing smart daily habits with expert guidance. Regular physical activity, a nutritious diet, good sleep, and hydration form the foundation of healthy aging. You'll also benefit from staying up to date on recommended screenings, blood pressure checks, cancer screenings, vaccinations, etc., and discussing any new concerns with your doctor. Addressing lifestyle and mindset, like managing stress, keeping your mind active, and adapting to changes in sexual health, rounds out a holistic approach. The advice below is drawn from leading health authorities and written in a clear, friendly tone, as if your physician were speaking with you, explaining both the benefits and the cautions of each strategy. Stay active with safe exercise and movement. Good exercise is one of the most powerful tools for aging well. The CDC recommends that older adults aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity per week, or 75 minutes of vigorous activity, plus muscle-strengthening exercises on 2 or more days. In practice, this could mean brisk walking, cycling, swimming, water aerobics, or even dancing for your heart and lungs. Strength training, with weights, resistance bands, or bodyweight exercises, 2 days a week, helps preserve muscle and bone. Incorporate balance and flexibility moves, like yoga or Tai Chi, to reduce fall risk. Start gently and build up. For example, try a daily 10 to 20-minute walk and gradually increase duration or intensity. Working out with a friend or a class can keep things fun and social. Always warm up and cool down, and take rest days to let your body recover. Overdoing it can lead to injuries. The bones and joints of older adults accumulate wear over time, so include stretching, agility, and balance exercises to protect joints. If you have pre-existing conditions, heart issues, arthritis, etc., talk with your doctor before beginning a new routine. A personalized plan from a physical therapist or trainer can also help prevent strain. Bottom line, consistent, moderate exercise boosts energy, preserves strength and mobility, and even sharpens the mind. Balanced nutrition and hydration. Fuel your body with a diet rich in whole foods. Focus on colorful fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, fish, poultry, beans, tofu, whole grains, and healthy fats, nuts, olive oil, avocados. Meals centered on the Mediterranean-style diet, plenty of plants, healthy oils, and fish. Support heart health and may protect brain function as you age. Calcium and vitamin D are especially important for bone health. Older men, age 51 to 70, need about 1,000 milligrams of calcium and 600 IU of vitamin D daily. Those 71 plus need around 1,200 milligrams calcium and 800 IU vitamin D. Good sources include low-fat dairy or fortified plant milk, leafy greens, salmon, and sunlight for vitamin D. Most nutrients should come from food, not pills. The National Institute on Aging advises that it's usually better to get nutrients from food rather than a pill, because foods bring fiber and other beneficial compounds too. Talk with your doctor or dietitian before starting supplements. If you do use them, choose only what's needed. For example, a multivitamin that fills small gaps, or a vitamin D calc if you're deficient. Avoid megadoses of vitamins. Too much calcium or vitamin D above recommended upper limits can cause problems like kidney stones or excessive blood calcium. Staying hydrated is equally vital. Thirst cues can weaken with age, and some medications make dehydration more likely. Aim for about 13 cups, about 3 liters of fluids a day, for men over 50, including water, beverages, and water-rich foods. Plain water is best. You can also count tea, soups, smoothies, or fruits like watermelon. A quick check, pale yellow urine usually means good hydration. Dehydration can cause fatigue, dizziness, confusion, and worsen medical conditions. So sip water throughout the day and increase intake if you exercise or it's hot. Cut back on excessive caffeine or alcohol, which can dehydrate. Bottom line, eat a nutrient-rich variety of foods, watch sodium and sugar, and drink regularly. Small changes, like adding a veggie to every meal and keeping a water bottle handy, add up to big health gains. Sleep and restorative recovery. Good sleep is essential. Adults 65 and older generally need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Quality sleep helps your immune system, mood, weight control, metabolism, and memory. It also lowers the risk of many chronic diseases, diabetes, heart problems, stroke, and accidents. To improve sleep, keep a regular schedule. Same bedtime and wake-up time. Make your bedroom dark and cool, and turn off screens 30 minutes before bed. Avoid heavy meals, alcohol, or caffeine late in the day. A light walk or gentle stretching earlier in the day can help tire you out. If you have trouble sleeping through the night, naps are okay, but keep them short, 20 to 30 minutes. Watch for sleep-disrupting conditions too. If snoring, gasping for air, or daytime sleepiness occur, ask your doctor about sleep apnea. Also, keep pain and bathroom trips manageable. For example, limit liquids 2 hours before bed. Bottom line, protect your sleep as a priority. It's as important as diet and exercise. Better sleep means better strength, mood, and cognition. Preventive health and screenings. Regular checkups with your doctor are a cornerstone of healthy aging. These visits help spot issues early, review medications, and keep your vaccinations up to date. At a routine exam, your doctor will check blood pressure at least yearly and may order blood tests for cholesterol, blood sugar, kidney and liver function, etc. Keep track of your weight and body mass index (BMI) too. Follow recommended screenings for men your age. For example, talk to your doctor about when to start or stop colon cancer screening, usually up to age 75 and through age 85 depending on health. Prostate cancer screening with a PSA blood test is more nuanced. Men 55 to 69 should discuss risks versus benefits, and most experts do not recommend PSA testing after age 70. If you have risk factors, family history, high-risk ethnic background, your doctor may advise differently. Ensure you have an eye exam each year to catch glaucoma or cataracts, and a dental checkup once or twice a year. It's also wise to screen for diabetes if overweight, and bone density if you have risk factors for osteoporosis. Stay up to date on vaccines. Get a flu shot every year and keep COVID-19 vaccines current. At 65 and older, you should have had 2 doses of shingles vaccine, herpes zoster, plus pneumococcal vaccines to protect your lungs. Keep a tetanus booster, TD or Tdap, every 10 years. Talk with your doctor about hepatitis C and other recommended tests. Finally, mention lifestyle risks at your visit. Discuss diet, exercise habits, smoking or drinking, mental health, and any sexual health concerns. Preventive visits are also a chance to review screening, like a prostate exam or abdominal aortic aneurysm ultrasound if you smoked, and to update discussions about health goals. Bottom line, don't skip the annual checkups. They help catch problems early and guide your healthy aging plan. Sexual health and testosterone. Intimacy and sexual health can remain fulfilling at any age. It's normal for changes to occur. For example, erections may take longer to develop and may be less firm or shorter in duration. Lower libido, sex drive, slower ejaculation, or new aches can happen. Talk openly with your partner and doctor about any concerns because many solutions exist. Open communication can actually improve intimacy and reduce anxiety. Medical issues often affect sexual function. Erectile difficulties are common in older men and can signal cardiovascular problems, since erections depend on good blood flow. Mayo Clinic experts note, if you have trouble keeping an erection, tell your provider. Erection problems may be the only warning sign of a heart problem. In other words, the erectile dysfunction is not just in your head or normal aging. It can be a call to check heart health. Common medications for blood pressure, allergies, depression, etc., or surgeries can also affect libido and erections. Review your meds with a doctor or pharmacist to see if side effects might be involved. Testosterone levels also gradually fall with age, roughly 1 to 2% per year after age 30, which can lower energy, muscle mass, and sex drive. However, natural decline is normal, and not every man needs hormone therapy. If you feel persistent fatigue, loss of muscle, or very low sex drive, ask your doctor. Blood tests can check your testosterone level. Testosterone replacement therapy, TRT, is only for men with clinically low levels and related symptoms. Even then, TRT has pros and cons. Recent research found that in older men with low testosterone, replacement did not significantly change heart attack or stroke risk overall, but did increase certain problems like atrial fibrillation and irregular heartbeat and blood clots. In short, TRT should be used carefully under medical supervision after discussing risks and benefits in depth. Other treatments for erectile issues include PDE5 inhibitors, Viagra, Cialis, etc., vacuum devices, and counseling. Important warning: if you take nitroglycerin or other nitrate drugs for heart angina, never use PDE5 inhibitors. The combination can dangerously drop your blood pressure. Likewise, avoid natural Viagra supplements as they are often unregulated and sometimes contain undeclared drugs. For prostate concerns like BPH, some men try herbal remedies, e.g. saw palmetto. These have mixed evidence and should be discussed with a doctor. Sexual health is also about creativity and connection. Doctors encourage older couples to try new things. Change the routine. Choose times of day when you feel best. Focus on non-intercourse intimacy, kissing, touching, massages. Sometimes a brief conversation or counseling with a sex therapist can help if anxiety or relationship changes occur. Bottom line, keep an open dialogue about sexual health. Age-related changes are common but often manageable with medical help and creative adaptations. Mental wellness, cognitive health, and stress management, keeping your mind sharp and managing stress are as important as physical health. Fortunately, lifestyle habits that benefit your body also help the brain. Studies show that maintaining physical activity, getting good sleep, eating well, and staying socially connected help delay cognitive decline and lower dementia risk. Engage your brain. Learn a new skill or language. Play games or puzzles, volunteer, or pursue a hobby. Such mental exercise stimulates brain networks and memory circuits, which may keep your thinking skills stronger. Even small practices, like doing calculations in your head, reading newspapers, or using all your senses in everyday tasks, can sharpen memory. Social connections and positive outlook are key too. Keep up friendships, community activities, or mentoring others. Isolation and negative thinking can worsen stress and memory. In fact, how you think about aging matters. A positive mindset, believing you can maintain your memory, actually encourages behaviors that support brain health. Likewise, being at ease, not stressed, gives your brain better rest and function. Long-term stress can take a heavy toll on health, so practicing stress reduction daily makes a big difference. Techniques include deep breathing, meditation, yoga, journaling, or anything that relaxes you. The CDC recommends small daily actions. Take breaks from news, spend time outdoors, and try mindfulness, just sitting quietly and focusing on breathing. Keep a gratitude journal or simply remind yourself of a few good things each day. Research shows gratitude can improve emotional well-being. If stress feels overwhelming or you experience significant anxiety or sadness, seek help. Talk to your doctor or a counselor. Depression is common in older adults after major life changes and is not a normal part of aging. Professional help, support groups, or even medications can restore quality of life. Bottom line, adopt a brain-healthy lifestyle and cope actively with stress. Stay mentally and socially engaged. Remember that simple daily habits, like reading, chatting with friends, and unwinding at night, contribute to sharper thinking and lower anxiety. Supplements and dietary approaches, pros and cons. Many products claim to boost energy, muscle, or vitality, but it's important to sort fact from hype. Multivitamins. A daily multivitamin can be a safety net if your diet is limited, but they won't compensate for junk food. In general, it's better to focus on nutrient-rich foods. Nutrient-dense foods contain other things that are good for you, like fiber, notes the NIH. If you eat a balanced diet, extra multivitamins likely add little. Protein and muscle supplements. Protein powders, whey, casein, soy, and creatine have real benefits for older adults who exercise. Research shows a whey protein-based supplement with creatine, vitamin D, calcium, and fish oil helped men 70+ gain muscle mass that they would normally lose in a year. Combined with resistance training, these supplements can boost strength. If you struggle to get enough protein, poor appetite, swallowing issues, a protein supplement may help preserve muscle, sarcopenia prevention. Just ensure adequate water intake with protein, and discuss with your doctor if you have kidney concerns. Vitamin D and calcium. These are commonly recommended since deficiency is widespread in older people. They support bone and muscle health, but do not exceed 2,000 milligrams of calcium per day, as too much can cause problems like kidney stones. Similarly, vitamin D up to 800 IU, 20 micrograms, is advised for 70+, but higher doses should be discussed with a doctor. A blood test can check your vitamin D level. Omega-3 fish oil. The evidence is mixed. Some studies suggest benefits for heart and joint health, but supplements haven't clearly been shown to build muscle or strength in healthy seniors. Eating fatty fish, like salmon or mackerel, is a good dietary approach if it fits your eating preferences. Herbal or energy supplements. Be very skeptical. Many testosterone boosters, prostate support herbs like saw palmetto, or nitric oxide boosters have weak evidence and unregulated ingredients. They can also interact with medications. Always consult your doctor before trying any herb or extract. Bad diets. Extreme or restrictive diets often backfire in older adults. For example, very low-carb or crash diets can cause muscle and bone loss if not carefully managed. and fasting regimens are still under study for their effects on bone health. If trying a new diet, keto, intermittent fasting, juice cleanse, etc., get medical advice. Instead, aim for moderation. Enjoy your favorite foods in sensible portions, focus on whole foods, and limit empty calories, sugary drinks, sweets, excessive alcohol. Moderation in alcohol is especially important. No more than 2 drinks per day for men. Bottom line, favor proven, safe approaches. Supplements like vitamin D, protein powder, or fish oil can be useful in the right context, but they don't replace healthy meals and exercise. Check with your doctor about any supplement and beware of promises that sound too good to be true. Warnings and precautions. As you adopt new health habits, stay mindful of safety. Medication interactions. Many older men take multiple medications. Even simple, over-the-counter remedies can have risks. For instance, adding vitamin K supplements can interfere with blood thinners like warfarin. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, ibuprofen, naproxen, should be used cautiously if you have kidney disease, high blood pressure, or stomach ulcers. Always tell your doctor about all the pills and supplements you take. Overtraining an injury. More is not always better. Give your muscles time to recover between hard workouts, especially if lifting weights or running. Incorporate rest days and gentle stretching. Overuse injuries, tendinitis, stress fractures, are more common in older athletes. Don't push through sharp pain. If you do feel persistent joint or muscle pain, see a doctor or physical therapist early rather than risking a bigger injury. Walking, cycling, swimming, and light resistance exercises are generally safer than high-impact or contact sports if you haven't been active. Falling for trends. Beware of extreme or unproven trends. Miracle pills, intensive detox cleanses, or unlicensed therapies rarely deliver sustainable results and may even be harmful. For example, the long-term effects of aggressive intermittent fasting or extreme caloric restriction on bone density and heart health in seniors are unknown. Always ask yourself, is this approach based on solid science or just marketing? Stick to strategies endorsed by reputable sources like government health websites or medical centers. Diet fads. Similarly, restrictive diets, very low calories, juice cleanses, complete elimination of food groups can deprive you of needed nutrients and muscle-building protein. Maintain muscle by including sufficient protein, at least 1 gram per kilogram of body weight if active, and calcium/D, as mentioned earlier. Sudden weight loss can also drop your testosterone levels and bone density, undoing your wellness efforts. Moderation, not extremes. This includes stimulants. Energy drinks, high-dose caffeine, or male vitality concoctions often have untested ingredients. Use caffeine sparingly and avoid smoking or vaping altogether. Bottom line, exercise caution and common sense. Quick fixes and excesses often backfire. Small, steady changes are safer and more sustainable than extreme measures. And whenever you try a new supplement, diet, or exercise, discuss it with your healthcare team to make sure it fits your personal health profile. Growing older gives you the chance to focus on what really matters, feeling good, staying independent, and enjoying life. The good news is that many healthy habits build on each other. A short morning walk not only strengthens your heart and muscles, but it can clear your mind and help you sleep better at night. A colorful plate of vegetables fuels both body and brain, and staying socially active boosts mood and memory. Remember, you don't have to make huge changes all at once. Small steps, like adding 1 extra vegetable serving a day or taking 5 deep breaths when stressed, add up over time. Stay informed by talking with trusted health professionals and using reputable resources. Keep up with your checkups, listen to your body, and don't hesitate to ask questions. By making smart daily choices and staying proactive and a little flexible about your health, you'll greatly improve your quality of life as a senior. Every healthy decision, no matter how small, is an investment in your future vitality.